Leos, what's going on? Welcome to your general reading for 7th till 13th August with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. I hope that you're doing amazing. In this reading, we are going to look at your power in your current moment. We're going to look at the influences from the recent past, immediate future. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to end off with an oracle message for you. If anything during the reading resonates, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, claim it for yourself, say yes, 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 yes. There is a beautiful guided hypnosis, a free guided hypnosis that's available for you. It's coming up at the end of the video, which will really help you if you are going through some challenges at the moment. Okay, let's look at your reading. It's very up and down, very back and forth, this reading. Just want to let you know, somebody's drilling something or something, I think my neighbors. So if you do hear a bit of drilling or sawing or something at the back, I do apologize. Let's go with your recent past first. Thank goodness there's clarifications, because this is a little bit all over the place. And what I typically find is when a reading is all over the place like this, it is often because either we haven't made up our own minds yet as to sort of like definitively about what it is that we're going to do, or you might be feeling very down, sort of like depressed, and believing that you don't have any options, feeling like you don't have a way out. All right. In the recent past, I got the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Devil energy. All right. So what I feel that for many of you, you may have given a situation a lot of chances. You may have, there might be a space here where there is a separation, where you may have actually wanted to give things a second chance, where you could still see potential in a connection, in a space, in an energy, in life. And it could be that that maybe the other person, the other energy. And when I speak about the other energy, I speak about a person, romance, job, family, however it pertains to you, sorry. Doing some funny things here on my lips, sorry. But I do feel that for some of you, it might be a space to sort of walk away, especially when I look at your current space. It could have been quite tough there. Some of you, I do see that you sort of maybe ventured out there on your own. And I also feel that you have really, really, really put in the work, working through your blockages, working through your sort of like past, connections, traumas, hurts, pain, fears. You've really been working through a lot of those, and may have gotten slightly invested in it, and that could have been maybe the problem for some of you in the connection where you have been. I do feel that for some of you, you overcompensated. And it could be that you're overcompensated in a sense, like, let's say you're dealing with a relationship or difficulty in a challenge with a friendship or a family or something like that, especially if it's a domestic situation, something that you maybe need in order to live your life, like maybe sharing a car or something like that, even sharing a bus ticket, whatever that may mean for some of you. I feel that you wanted to make things work, you put in the work, and really, really tried. And you may not have received that back in return, or you may have been dealing with a person that may have said that they're willing to, put in the work and deal with things, but either they were not ready, which I feel in most cases, or they just didn't want to, in your current space, we're going to see when to clarify. In your current space, you've got the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So, my beautiful, beautiful Leos, this is a space where really you have done a lot of work. You've stepped away from the dramas, and you have really sort of, I can feel that you've invested a lot into finding the greatest good of all, finding the light, and those sort of things. And you may have been dealing with a person that may have been a little bit addicted to the drama. They, I don't want to call any judgment here, because sometimes a person is only ready to deal with what you are ready to deal with. But this could be a space, this could be self-development, whatever, but let's just use spirituality as an example. So, this is a space where sometimes people say, I'm putting in the work, I'm so spiritual, and I'm doing the full moon ceremonies, and I'm grateful for the sun, and I'm getting all the incense and the crystals and the whatever. But on a deeper level, not really getting, it's almost like you get this in Christianity quite a lot, especially with very sort of highly committed, not actually just in Christianity, in religion in general. You get this quite a bit where, I'm this very dedicated Christian, Muslim, Jew, whatever. And I'm right because I'm praying when I should, and I'm making my donations, and I'm doing the right things, going to the mosque or church or whatever. And they're not actually seeing what a country actually are. It's a space of of being sort of sanctimonious. You don't touch the child of God like that. You don't speak to me like that because I'm a chosen one, and everybody is so chosen. And you get it in spirituality a lot as well. I'm a REIKI master, so you can't just come here and speak to me like that. How dare you? I've got this alignment with Source. I feel that it doesn't have to be to that extreme degree, but I do feel a little vibe like that going on for some of you Leos. And I will never try to guide you in anything, but you may be better off without this person. Okay? You may be better off without this person. In the immediate future, Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. For some of you, going forward, it's like people just keep on wanting to fight with you. And I'm sorry, but it's almost like everybody's just wanting to fight with you. But you know what is happening over here, Leo. This is one of those things where you get all of this conflicts, all of this stuff. It feels like somebody dumped a rubbish bin on you, and you go like, not going to do that. Not going to do that. Not going to be that person. I see some of you going, no. It's almost like when, it's almost like, when you go to a club and everybody's dancing and everybody's grooving and everybody's getting a good time. But then sometimes you get that one person that they become too inappropriate, They just stand too close to you at the bar, or dancing, or like at the bar thing. Everybody's sort of like tightly packed against each other. But then there's that one person that is just, they're becoming a little bit too friendly, with like body movements or whatever, stuff like that. Even whispering little things in your ears. I feel that some of you are sort of having that sort of energetic experience, and you go like, no. And the moment you have that definitive no is where everything beautifully begins to work out for you. Okay, so you may have tried to get what what you'd like to get with someone, but you might want to be open to the idea that you can get this or an improved version of it, or better. Not that we call it judgment upon people, but you might be getting what you want or better with someone else. All right. And sometimes in life we need to, sometimes in life as humans, we typically evolve through challenges. So sometimes we need to get a clear understanding of what it is that we don't want in order to get a deeper, clearer understanding of what it is that we actually do want. And that might be what was happening here for you. Let us clarify in the recent past. Sometimes we need to hear what we need to hear. And I feel this is a case where you need to hear what you need to hear. You've got the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Star energy. Aquarius energy. So either an Aquarius was involved, or, it's just alignment with the universe. That I feel that for many of you, you should have severed the cord. You should have let something go already. And when you finally release, your heart started to heal. It's like a, sort of thing going on. Some of you are going through difficult separations, difficult releases. But the beautiful thing that it brings you is it gives you you. because in many ways you are out of alignment with yourself. So the wonderful thing that you're getting is you're getting you, and that getting you, those brave steps that many of you have taken, is bringing you to the space where, even though it's challenging in your current space, you got clarity about where you're heading, about where it is that you want to go. This is a time to stick to your goal. Okay, this is a time to stick to your goals, because slowly but certainly you are getting there. And because you may have been so sort of like meshed up in a space that is not necessarily serving your highest good, it takes us a little while to get out of there sometimes. You know, it's like, let's say you're in a dam and, you know, you can see like quite a big dam, and, you know, let's say you fell into the dam. Let's say you were standing on a bridge, huge dam down below, and you accidentally fell into the dam. You didn't hurt yourself, but it's a very muddy, murky, smelly, sort of dam. So you're swimming towards the shore, but you need to sort of work your way through this water to get to the shore. And it's like, oh, but you know, at least you get where you're going. And I feel for many of you, this is sort of like what's happening with your energy, you know? Keep on heading for the shore. In your current space, beautiful. Justice energy, Libra energy, things clearing out, 9 of Swords, as well as the 9 of Pentacles. And what is amazing, first and foremost, is this 9 of Swords that is becoming a 9 of Pentacles situation. So turning negative into positive, turning things that can break you, that sap your energy, into a positive, you know, getting the lesson basically. Things are evening out here for you, clearing out for you with this justice energy. It's almost like some of you may have felt that in order to get the desires of your heart, you might need to sacrifice a part of yourself. And for some reason, that may have been a belief that you had, which will explain why you had this experience of life. You can be there for others, but it doesn't mean being there for others that you have to carry them, that you have to constantly make excuses for them, that you have to constantly overlook what they do. It also doesn't mean that you have to, in order to be there for others, it doesn't mean that you have to break your back, because now you're a paraplegic and you still have someone else that is now able to like hop, skip around and jump, you know. Definitely turning a positive into a negative. You may have felt very trapped before. May have felt that it was your job to look after someone, realizing now that it's not. You know, and that in itself is real growth for you, really opens the doors for new opportunities for you, okay, for whatever it is that you want. But of course, life being life, cycles coming back again and again, there is that same thing again. You're like, I'm out with this. And I want you to know that going forward, this could happen. You could deal with someone that, let's just say that you had an end of a connection, you know, with someone really profound. We spoke about it, we said, okay, we're going to give each other space, and, you know, we're going to do our own thing. Next thing, it's a rainy day, and this person knocks on your door, and they're like, you know, poor me, sorry me, I can't live without you, you have to be here for me. I even get that you might be dealing with someone that, it's not so much that they can't live without you, it's like they don't want to live without you, but we're dealing with somebody very manipulative here, that they don't want to take care of things because they just got used to you taking care of things, you know. Let's see what we've got there for the immediate future for that. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. I see you're not falling for that. You know, is this person basically overplayed their hand with you? And the thing is, you're basically seeing the wood for the trees, you know. Somebody overplayed their hand with you. And the thing is that, you know, we only see things for what they are once we are ready to see that. You might want to take a look at the Aries reading as well. There's a real thing that was going on there for them, and especially if you've got strong Aries in your chart, you're dealing with the Aries, you might want to take a look at the Aries reading as well. But in how it pertains to you, not even if you're dealing with the Aries, I feel that you really want to look at it almost like it's your reading, how it pertains to you. Okay. Queen of Wands and the 6 of Wands over there for you as well. And I can see this is the reason why you're saying hell no, because you're getting involved here with somebody with an energy that is really on board, that is not trying to play any games, you know. It's like, you know, when you sometimes play snakes and ladders and you get somebody who tries to sort of, you know, jippo the game. This is somebody that's not trying to do that. They're not trying to play sort of like unfair. You know, they open cards. Yeah, and you know, the thing is that sometimes when people's got a certain pattern going on, they want you to support their pattern. If you don't, they can call you all kinds of ugly names and whatever. But I see you victory and success getting it. So I do see you going forward. I'm not saying necessarily with someone else, but I do see you probably ending a connection in order to grow a better, stronger, more fulfilling connection with another person. Okay. And this could be a very quick change as well. And of course, if you want, you know, a deeper exploration to your energy, you can always book a personal reading. The details are down below. Let's see what we've got in oracle energy for you. They say I must take the top card. And what is the top card? Abundance. Beautiful, 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 beautiful abundance for you. And the question with abundance always is, what does abundance mean to you, Leo? Not what does it mean to others, not what does the Oxford dictionary or whatever say. What does abundance mean to you? Because that's available to you right now. And once you can open yourself to the idea that you'd like to embrace that, that is when it can actually happen for you. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Leos. I hope that that helps. For any of you that might be interested in learning to read the tarot, do check out the link for my step-by-step tarot reading course in the description, my free oracle card reading course, and definitely do give that guided hypnosis a chance. You will definitely benefit from it really, really greatly. From my heart, namaste, love and light, bye.